No, 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 no.
Stay savage, your boy Shino Bentro. What's poppin'? Today we are back, and guess what? The translation for Boruto Naruto Next Generation's manga chapter 25 are done. Why did I say episode? I'm a fucking idiot. But today, we got all of our answers here today regarding Kawaki. We know a lot about his background. We see the Karma Seals activating unison. We see them going against Garo. I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong. We see Delta and Kashin Koji watching from afar. They both are, in the cut, obviously observing. Kashin Koji seems to be somebody who is an observer of different things, and he wants to know what's about to go down in terms of like Kawaki and Boruto. Once he find out that both of them have the Karma Seals and then that they activated in resonance, this shit has been so lit. I just got done reading the chapter. You guys don't know, things are about to get super excited. So like always, if you guys are excited about today's video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content. With that being said, let's get it. So we have found out the mysteries about the boy Kawaki in terms of his power. A lot of people used to say that he was a lot like Jugo and that he had those abilities like Jugo, but the thing is, he is a little bit different from Jugo's. Apparently, like, this is gonna be like the Android saga of the motherfucking Boruto world if you look at it in that aspect, because you guys gotta think about it. Once the Uzutsuki came in and invade, that was kind of like the Saiyans returning to Earth, to pick up Goku and basically get him back, and you know what I'm saying. And now we had the Uzutsuki come back for the chakra, which was theirs and shit like that, kind of looking like they were looking for the Dragon Balls. They wanted that power, Then we got these fucking androids starting to pop up, these fucking puppets made out of scientific ninja weapons and shit like that. And then Goro, he was clearly like an android, like some type of modified human genetically. But we also find out the secret about Kawaki. Kawaki is also a genetically modified human. Like, he was originally a human, but he got modified into something greater. This man has been changed onto a different scale. He's not just an ordinary human. Like, he has regular like traces and shit like that, but he has progressed even further than that. So we see the chapter starts off with a whole lot of action. There's a lot of fights going on. Like, this shit is really heat. You see Kawaki squaring up with the guy Garo, which is supposed to be like the scientific ninja tool human essentially. And we see them two go head to head. Obviously we see him changing his arms into like size. We seen him directly stabbing his man. We even see Kawaki get pinned up and jabbed up. He actually got pierced. It looked like he was about to die, but then Boruto went into this like rampage. He went into this rage. His Karma Seal started to reactivate it. It started resonating with the boy Kawaki's Karma Seal. And the thing was, it was like so amazing that the fact that they put this on blast, like that they actually let us know that their Karma Seals resonated with each other, was kind of unique. It lets us know that they have a bigger connection than what we just know. Like, Karma Seals are unique. You know what I'm saying? These are some unique abilities. We've seen so many different abilities come from the Karma Seals in terms of like what goes down. We know it can absorb jutsu. We know it can redistribute jutsu. We don't know what else it can possess, but I'm pretty sure it will give you a lot of different powers, because if you look at it, it seems like it gives you the power of the Uzutsuki, which basically allows you to absorb chakra and then redistribute it. If you look at a lot of Uzutsuki members that we've seen already, which would be Yorishiki, Momoshiki, and Kinshiki, we all see them being able to like absorb chakra and redistribute it. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Momoshiki obviously absorb chakra, redistribute it, even absorb the boy Kinshiki, you know what I'm saying, and actually trying to progress and go further. And then we see, Boruto absorb some chakra, then we see Kawaki obviously absorb some chakra in this chapter, and we see Yorishiki, actually like absorb chakra as well. He was going around stealing and expelling chakra from people's body. He went after Mitsuki's chakra. He went after he went basically like set Momoshiki up to go after B, and we also see him take chakra from the boy Gaara. So it's like, there's a chakra stealing chain going on around here, and like Boruto is now in on it. This shit's about to be nuts. Now, seeing as this chapter just continues to expand, you think originally you were gonna get like the simplistic chapter. You think you was gonna get this like small thing. You thought you was gonna get this like cool, calm, collected, shit, but it wasn't that way. This fucking fight was gruesome. So after Kawaki got like pent up and stabbed, once he got, like jammed up from Garo, I probably butchered his name, so basically correct me, you know what I'm saying? But like, once he got butchered up by the scientific ninja nigga, obviously he's not really that important, because the man got blown back so fucking quickly. Literally, Kawaki like snatched his arm off while being pent up. He was like, do you have time to look away? You have time to look at that boy? Why are you looking at him? You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, like, hold up. And then we have Kawaki saying something that's rather odd. He was like, it's not me, because like the guy, he actually asked Kawaki, he's like, how did you have this much power? How do you still have the power? And Kawaki specifically says, it's not me, it's that guy. You know what I'm saying? It's something to do with Boruto, essentially. So basically, once Boruto Karma Seal starts to activate Kawaki's, you know, it came out as well. Kawaki obviously snatched the dude's arm. I'm talking about he ripped that bitch completely from him. Kawaki was like, yeah, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? He was like literally about to blow his shit back. Goro releases out this big ass blast. Kawaki absorbs that shit like we seen Boruto do when Kashi and Koji set Konohamaru Sensei on fire. And I'm talking about Lord have mercy. I was just like, god damn, this is some real fucking beautiful shit. Like, you guys cannot, like, this shit is beautiful. Like, the last few days for Boruto have been amazing. You guys must give credit where credit is due, and I try to give credit where credit is due. You know, obviously I get on Boruto's ass when it messes up, but right now this is prime pristine. Like, literally he absorbed the motherfucking chakra blast. You know, obviously the guy is made out of like scientific ninja tools. He has like a suit basically like Katasuke's, but it seems like it's more programmed into his body. You know, it's like it's mixed with his organs and shit like that. So Kawaki absorbs that shit. He redirects that shit right back at him after this guy was like begging for his life, talking shit. And then this man Kawaki calls him a pig bastard. He's like, your breath stink, you pig bastard. And he literally fires that bitch, annihilating the whole surrounding area, dog. It wasn't even like he literally blew back like just him, you know what I'm saying? You would think he would just like vaporize his ass, but literally he blew back the whole area. It got to the point where, you know, even Konohamaru Sensei was talking about how strong Kawaki is, because when Kawaki transformed his arm and directly stabbed the guy in his stomach before blowing him back, you know, obviously Konohamaru Sensei was like, God, like, he pierced him with just one hit. Like, look at this guy. This guy is amazing. Like, look at his abilities. Like, Konohamaru was basically putting him on the pedestal, letting us know that this guy was already set up to be the GOAT. And then once that happened, you know, clearly Boruto, while his Karma Seal was activating, you know, Sarada and Mitsuki was wondering what was going on, as well as Katasuke. And then, you know, obviously when he fired off the attack, basically blowing back the synthetic human android guy that lived for pretty much 2 chapters, because he literally got fucked over, dog. Once he got fucked over, you know, Boruto was able to absorb the surrounding blast, protecting Konohamaru, Mitsuki, Katasuke, and Sarada. You know, so this man, Boruto, is literally ready just to step his shit up. He sees the power. You know, we even get Kawaki, you know, after blowing him back, even talking to Boruto, talking about how do you guys know about Kara and shit like that. And, you know, you guys say you guys don't know anything, but you guys have the Karma Seal, and it's really true that you don't know anything about Karma because you don't even know how to master the Karma Seal yet. So he basically lets Boruto know that he hasn't mastered it, and he told them if they were to pursue him, it would be a problem and shit like that. And it was really weird because Boruto was like, well, you just listen to me for a second. He was like, I don't know anything about this seal. I want to know. Like, I'm trying to figure out what is this. Can you teach me about this? You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, holy fuck, like, that is really wild. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is really going on? Like, we see the boy, you know, Kawaki obviously stepping up, putting in so much work in this chapter. You know, we see Boruto activating the Karma Seal for the 3rd time, because obviously he activated the first time, literally stopped him from using it. He didn't really exert any power or absorb any jutsus when he activated the first time against the Mugen Ninja, but then we see him activated obviously when Konohamaru was in dire situation, and that being his sensei, aka his big brother. He didn't want anything to happen to him. You know, he wanted his back protected. He wanted to look out for his homie, so we saw that go down. And then following by that, you know, obviously he protected everybody else. So now that, you know, Kawaki is there and he has some insight, it's really dope. Like, it's really dope to see Kawaki, you know, giving a little bit of information about the Karma Seal, you know, to Boruto. And now Boruto's probably going to start to train and try to master it, maybe even harness his power under the teachings of Sasuke. Maybe Sasuke is going to oversee him, you know, trying to learn how to use the Karma Seal. Maybe Sasuke might pick up the boy Kawaki under his wing too, you know, because obviously after the fight, my man passed out. My dude was tired. Kawaki had done so much at that point. He's absorbed so much of his chakra, and like the boy Katasuke said, he was like, you know, it was like, yo, he basically is like the scientific ninja tool. He overheated and now he's passing out. And then like when Katasuke actually analyzed Kawaki's body a little bit more, it showed that Kawaki wasn't really a human. Like, he is a human, he was originally human, but he's been genetically modified. And then everybody was like, wait, what you mean? And then so Mitsuki was like, oh, he's similar to me because I'm a synthetic human, I'm an artificial human, I was created by a person named Orochimaru, I'm a clone of him. And then Boruto and them was like, wait, you just don't go blurting shit out like that. You know, they were confused. They was like, oh wait, Mitsuki, when you would tell us that you know you were a fucking synthetic human, that you're like not a synthetic human, I mean, like, you weren't a regular human, because they were under the impression this whole time time that Mitsuki was human. You know, we all knew what was going on with Mitsuki. We all know about his backstory, but Boruto and them reaction was fucking dope as hell. We even heard Katasuke talks about how he worked with Orochimaru and he worked with Mitsuki and shit like that, and he said how Mitsuki is basically different from Kawaki because, you know, he was created from organic shit. He was created from organic like methods. You know, he was used in terms of cloning. You know, he was created from DNA. You know, he was created like that method using cells and shit like that. And then they talk about how like the boy Kawaki, he was originally a human, but he was made inorganically, and that he compared the guy as a genius just like him. And you know, Boruto even asked, he was like, "Will we be able to fix this guy? Will we be able to help him? Maybe we can get some information out of him. Maybe we can take him back to the village and shit like that." And Katasuke was like, "I don't know if I can fix him or not," but you know, Boruto obviously laughed at him. He was like, "Well, what the fuck? You say he was a genius on the same level as you?" But like, this shit is mad. Like, the fact that we know Kawaki is no longer human, it takes everything to a different level, because he was previously human when we first saw him appear. You know, obviously when he got sold off by his father, but once he got with Jigen, you know, obviously they genetically modified him inorganically. I don't know if they used a lot of cells to create him, or you know, just basically infused him with other different methods. But you know, his body and his cells and his molecular structure are on the same level as a scientific ninja tool, but even further. You know, this is talking about like a whole different method. You know, this man is on some android, you know, super android type shit. This man Android 16, this man Android 17, 18. You know, this man is literally one of those. Like, he's not a fucking regular human. My man has been genetically modified, and he is no longer of the earth. Like, he's no longer of the regular realm. You know what I'm saying? This man has been pushed to a new dimension. You know, so we did get a foreshadowing of Kawaki meeting Boruto's dad. It was really weird. You know, we know that fucking Naruto is gonna be there in the picture, and it's kind of foreshadowing that Naruto and Kawaki are supposed to fight, you know, because Kawaki is gonna be brought back to the village. Obviously Boruto wanted to help Kawaki during that fight, but you know, Konohamaru Sensei made it apparent that, look, hey, basically the most important thing is protecting you guys, because this has become an S-rank mission. This is not a mission where you guys can just go out and fight, because the thing is, you guys might actually get fucked up. We got Delta and Kashin Koji actually observing from the background. You know, they actually talking about how they need to intervene and shit like that. Kashin Koji actually telling Delta to stand down. You know, obviously, you know, we supposed to retrieve the vessel without failure, but this may go in our favor, and it doesn't even matter if they are able to get out information, because the thing is, they won't be able to stop the world that is coming, and the world that is going to come from the future when the car carries out his plan. So he was letting us know that this shit was going to go into a gruesome path. Like, things were going to go into a crazy path. So like, we know for a fact that the boy Kawaki is no longer human. He was originally human, but he was completely modified and completely changed. So right now, we have gotten like some of the best chapters of Boruto. I want you guys to let me know your personal thoughts and personal opinions about what went down in today's chapter. Let me know how you feel about their karma cells resonating with each other, because that's basically what this chapter was called. You know, I've obviously been rambling a lot because I am super excited. My heart is just like, I can't like stop it. Like, dude, my phone is ringing. I don't give a fuck about them. Like, don't call me right now. But literally, my boy Kawaki has came to the playing field, and he has brought some new meta to the table. So in the next chapter, we're gonna be getting Kawaki going back to the Leaf Village. Obviously, Delta and Kashin Koji decided to step down because, you know, they wanted to go after it, but they wanted to see the roles. I think it was very interesting. And it seems like Kashin Koji has something up his sleeve, you know, because he wanted to see what's going on with Boruto. I think he was pretty shocked that Boruto had the Karma Seal as well. And I think he's going to relay that over to Jigen and makes for an interesting story. You know, they're basically going to go in a different route. So, like, once he gets back to Jigen, Jigen might be like, yo, that's kind of perfect for us, because, you know, there's two Karma Seals now. There's not just one. One is a regular human, and one has been a modified human. So it's kind of weird how they come from completely different worlds. Now Boruto is about to see the world that Kawaki comes from once he gets to meet him, once he learns his backstory. Now, from what we know about Kawaki, he seems to be very edgelordish. You know what I'm saying? My man ain't really looking like he trying to talk with anybody, so Boruto may have a little bit of a hassle trying to become friends with him. So with that being said, you know, let me see your personal thoughts and personal opinions in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about Kawaki and Boruto's future relationship that is to come. We guys know that these two are going to duke it out eventually, so let me know your personal thoughts and personal opinions. I can't even talk. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, these have been my personal thoughts and personal opinions. If you have your own, like always, leave them. And with that being said, my name is Shino Bentrell. Stay true and stay real. Until next time, see you guys later. I'm excited. I'm going to reread this shit.